Welcome back, everyone. I'm Nicholas, and this is Major Crit, and we're on a timer. Let's go. Alright, so we had our run-in with Ganon yesterday, and it didn't go quite as well as I was hoping it would. We're up for round 2, if we can get there. Gonna play it a little bit more cautious today. Maybe try to use some bombs or something. Here, let me see. Are there any fairies in this pot? That would be really great. Because going into a fight I already lost without fairies, it's gonna be a bit rough. Nothing. Come on. How about you guys? Alright, that was a complete waste of time. Where's Zelda? Why weren't you running around over here earlier, Zelda? Were you waiting for me? You really shouldn't have. Alright, I'm gonna get maybe that set up. We'll see how that does for us. Once we get to the actual boss fight, of course. Kind of annoying that you've got to go through the whole run around section first. But man, if breaking some pots to get some items I didn't need makes me lose this section so I run out of time, I'm going to be annoyed. But anyway, yeah, this is hopefully going to be our final episode. In fact, no, let me just say this is going to be our final episode of our Ocarina of Time playthrough. I refuse to quit today before that's done. Let's see, is this the one where the bad guys come out? He just stands perfectly in his place. Spawn. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing even worse than last time. Yeah, Link doesn't turn around as fast as I would like him to. There we go. Alright, 1 minute left on the clock. This might be a bit rough. Well, I believe in us. Yeah, so, I've been having a good time with this playthrough. It's been really fun to go through Ocarina of Time again and revisit such a classic. I'm planning to do other Zelda games in the future, but I'm probably not going to go like straight into Majora's Mask or whatever. What I'm planning to do, and you'll see it tomorrow hopefully, is a playthrough of Paper Mario. As I've said before, Paper Mario is a really interesting RPG. They do things quite differently in a number of ways that I think is really fun. I don't even care about you. Go away. Man. Ooh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to going to this fight with no fairies. Considering how poorly I did last time. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we skipped the full crumbling cutscene at least. Yeah. I'm not gonna reread dialogue we saw yesterday. Man, Link's nose is so much bigger than Zelda's. Like, that's a real schnoz on him. You could take someone's eye out with that thing. What does that sound? See, why can't I just, like, raise my Triforce and get super-powered form? What has the Triforce of Courage ever done for me? Other than made me a target of Ganon. I like how those weapons just kind of grow out of nowhere from his hands. Like, are they part of his body or what? There's no way he's gonna hold me back again. This time we fight together. Alright, cool. There we go. And let's just get our sword back. I forgot. I can just stay locked on. Now we don't want to draw him too far towards the sides. Because as we saw last time, towards the sides is where the things are that he can break for us to get more magic and more arrows and things. And I don't want to waste any of that. Come on. It's a bit hard to see him in this dark atmosphere. A bit hard to see anything in this dark atmosphere. Did that kind of thing a block? I think I hit his sword with that arrow. Alright. So I've gone through what? Like 8 arrows, 9 arrows? A full set, pretty much, doing this. Yeah, it really feels like you're supposed to be using the, you know, light arrows to do this. But on the other hand, you've got very limited, like, I know I didn't get all the arrow upgrades, but I've got all the magic upgrades, and that's really what I'm more limited on. And no, let's just put that Master Sword away. That's not doing anything useful for us. Alright, got a free hit on him. Alright, and there's our last light arrow. So I think we only wasted one earlier on. Oh, hey, look! I did not see those last time. Let's just take advantage of that. Alright, this is already all of a sudden turned around for us. Let me see. Ah, no, I couldn't get to those things in time. Alright, cool. So that gives us health to work with at least, even if we don't have the mana yet. Or magic, whatever. If we don't have the green to work with. Alright, that's an almost full magic meter. And I almost did a double shot there, which would have been a waste, but luckily you can't rapid fire light arrows, so the game didn't let me waste my ammo. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more confident about this one. Last time I was a lot more experimental, like trying to figure out the best way to do things. And it ended up me getting hit a lot. But I really didn't need to be. Yeah, just arrow, sword, move in, slash. Arrow, sword, move in, slash. Easy peasy. Almost too easy. I wish it was more complex. Alright, let's see. Anything else you can break around here, my friend? How about this pillar over here? What do you think about it? Okay, arrows. But I'm looking for magic. Can you supply some? No, that's bombs. Don't need any of those. tried one and it didn't seem to do much for me, so I'm just gonna try to lean on. Okay, kind of suicide run in, but the magic is more important right now. Especially since I've got a full set of 3 fairies. Yeah, should have been a bit closer there. Hopefully he doesn't unparalyze. Nice. Alright. Wasted an arrow. Don't like to see that. Got him still. I wonder how many hits he's going to take. I remember last time it felt like it took forever. But when you're kind of focused on a boss fight, especially when you're not doing very well at time kind of, you know, dilates in strange ways. Did I miss his tail there? It was hard for me to see. There we go. Man, every arrow that just, like, gets wasted is a big problem for me in the future. Well, I hope you go down in, like, one more hit, because I've got... No, no. There we go. Woohoo. Almost missed out on it. Alright, that's our last one. And he's not down. Alright, I think we're out of stuff. So... here's what we're going to try to do. Let's try the bomb strat. See, I was assuming bombs would do something, because, you know, they drop bombs as one of the things from the ruins in the arena here. So, you know, why would they do that if bombs were useless? Well, maybe bombs aren't useless, but they certainly aren't doing much. Nope. Alright. What happens? Wow. Okay. Now, it looked like that decking nut actually did damage to his tail. I wonder how much. Because if I could beat Ganon with Deku Nuts, I would be pretty amused. He's almost got us. Problem is as well that it's harder to tell if you successfully stunned him with a Deku Nut. Yeah, so that sort of thing happens when I thought he was stunned, but he wasn't. Right, back up a lot. Turn around. Target. Alright. Man, it's hard to tell what's going on there. Alright, there's the last Deku Nut. So I guess we won't be killing him with those. Okay, let's just use some normal arrows for a fast firing stun. I'm assuming that will stun him. Let's see, can we... Ouch! Can we hit his tail with the arrows? Yeah, that seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, so it seems like when he's in an attack animation, he can't be stunned. And then just sometimes also he just can't be stunned. Alright, well, I've used up all of those. Nope, those just go in between his legs. Alright. Hook shot. Hook shot to sword. Yeah, so it looks like I can't duck under his legs when he's stunned like that. Alright. Does that work? Yeah, that seems to damage him. Yeah, I'm trying to go for the ranged tactics now, because just getting in with a sword on that small stun just seems way too dangerous, and he does way too much damage for it to be worth it. I wish he had a health bar or something, so I had some sort of indication of how far along I was. Because he gives you the same feedback no matter if you hit him with a Deku Nut or Big Goron sword. It looks the same. Okay, let me try going under the legs again. Alright, that actually worked out pretty well. Back up, turn around, roll under the legs. Yeah, I think my problem last time was that I was trying to stay locked on and go under the legs, which doesn't allow you to forward roll. Okay, I'm getting a bit too aggressive again. Let me do this, back up. Just a nice clean roll. And I think I got him. It's hard to tell though. I think that's, even if I can't see the tail flash, I think that's his, I took damage roar I'm hearing. Where he flails his arms around. Ooh. Got under your legs again. Man, this guy just doesn't want to go down, does he? I'm wondering, like, it feels like I should be defeating him with Master Sword, but this seems like it's doing damage. On one hand, because, he's flashing red and, writhing around in pain and whatnot. But, on the other hand, it seems to be taking a long time to take him down. So, that makes it feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. Man, there's just no way you could do light arrows on him until he gets knocked out. Again, unless I'm doing something just completely wrong. In fact, yeah, now that I've found what feels like a pretty safe tactic, let me swap to my Master Sword. Oh, was that it? Was that really what I needed to do? Or was that just a coincidence? Oh, hey. Hey, Zelda, where were you this whole time? I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Oh, that really took it out of you, eh? Yeah, that's what we want. Master Sword glowing with power. Hiya! Oh, no. That's not what I was doing. I wanted to do a jump attack finisher. But, good job. Nice little combo and pierce through the face. Or in the mouth? Not sure what you were trying to hit there. 6 sages! Now! Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. AKA send Ganon to hell? Again, I'm not sure why just like cutting his head off wouldn't work. I suppose he's bounced back from most everything else we've done to him, but... Come on. Like a good old decapitation. Can't go wrong. Maybe put a stake through his heart as well. Not just because, you know, he was playing an organ earlier. You... Who's talking? Ah, probably got in. You! Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Come on. Do I get a curse? Curse you, Nick! Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants! Again, decapitation, can't come back from that. Reincarnation, like, at best. But now he's just sealed evil in a can, waiting to pop out. As long as a Triforce of Power is in my hand! Like, surely if Link overpowers Ganon, he can get the Triforce of Power. Oh. Oh, hey, where are we? Thank you, Nick. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. Wait, no it wasn't. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. Yeah, but Ganon would have opened it anyway. And we would have just been on the back... Whatever. I dragged you into it too. Now, it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master's Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Nick, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Don't ask how or why, just it's sage powers. We do what we want when we want. Is she like the only character with individual fingers? When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. I suppose they saved polygons by not having her, you know, have legs. Yeah, those are like individual fingers. Ooh, they even bend. Or at least that one, her pointer finger did. Now, go home, Nick. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Like, see, even Link has, like, just mittens for hands. Thank you, Nick. Goodbye. Alright. That brings us to the end of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The very first 3D Zelda game. I hope you enjoyed your time with me as we go through this game. I hope you've noticed some improvements since way back in episode 1 when I first got started. This is all a bit of an experiment for me, figuring out this YouTube thing. Man, still never did figure out how to get in there. Maybe someday. Anyway. It's been really fun. Zelda games are always a good adventure. They're not too long like some of the, you know, more... Even though this isn't really like an RPG, like a level up RPG, like, you know, the Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, things like that. it still feels a bit like an RPG to me, right? It's an adventure. You go on a quest, you get upgrades and improve yourself as you go along, gain stronger so you can take on stronger enemies. So I do kind of associate it with RPGs, even if it's technically, I don't know, if it's technically not one. I'm not sure what the official from the Bureau of Video Game definitions, what they've decided an RPG is. But yeah, it's been really good. Man, all the places we've been. Oh, who's that singing? Thank you for the dungeon designers. I love the dungeons. That's the thing as well. So I've really enjoyed the Zelda games. But interestingly, Breath of the Wild, while I enjoyed it, it was a really fun game. I felt like it was really lacking in the sort of dungeon and boss department, which is sort of what I like the most about... Oh, look, his house is all overgrown because he can't get people to do stuff for him anymore. So I'm hoping that Breath of the Wild 2 will, improve on some of that stuff. We'll see. I'm in August of 2022 right now, so, if you're watching this in the future, I suppose we know by now, but right now it's all a bit of a mystery. Yeah. Oh, who's this? Oh. It's a party. Nice. That's where everyone was. I thought it did feel kind of, empty. Everyone's hanging out. I love endings like this where you get to kind of see epilogue stuff, right? Where is everyone? How did things turn out? Oh, the Kokiri have come out of their forest. Weird. I thought Mito said that if you left the Kokiri forest, you'd die. If you were, a Kokiri. Guess that wasn't true. Was there really that many of them? Man, what a bunch of weirdos. That's one thing I do like about the Zelda 3D games as well. Is they tend to lean into weird, stylized character designs. I like that. Oh. The bosses. Whack. I wonder how long it took of him shuffle whacking to get all the way to the Lon Ranch. Now what are those? Is that the sages or the power of the sages or what? Oh, it is the sages. Alright, it's good to know that they're not just completely trapped in that little room in the Sacred Realm. The Switch decided to go to sleep a little bit there, since I hadn't touched the controller in a while. And here we are, I'm assuming. Sent back in time. Yeah, I'm paying attention to everyone's hands now to double check, and yeah, everyone's just got mitten hands. I think Zelda is the only, at least, human character with individual fingers. Obviously, Bongo Bongo had fingers, but I'm just gonna say he doesn't count. He's mostly fingers, and that he's mostly just a pair of floating hands. Alright, good job, young man. Walk away with pride and satisfaction. A quest completed. And a job well done. thank you, Nintendo, for making these great games that I love. Oh. An epilogue to the epilogue? Zelda, little Zelda peeking in again. Yeah, so how are we gonna handle Ganon now? Like, can we just convince the king to have Ganon executed, or Ganondorf? So I get mixed up between when he's Ganon and when he's Ganondorf, and I just default to Ganon because it's easier to say. Alright. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. The end. Sweet. Alright, well, on that note, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you next time on our next quest, our next adventure. Again, that's probably going to be Paper Mario. See what quests he can go on. Until then, bye.